In high school, I had the opportunity to be part of AmeriCorps. So I had two experiences. Both of them I was able to teach and actually experience that while I was trying to think about what I'd like to do for the rest of my life after graduation. In particular, there was one program called Summer Bridge. So I had 3 weeks in a row of teaching ecology and literature and world drumming. And I loved the exchange with students, to be part of their creativity, to see them grow. And it just sort of, seemed like it would be the best possible way to live a good life after high school. Sure. Well, first, I'm a journalism teacher as well, and thank you to my school board for that, for supporting student journalism. In 2014, the Associated Press started using artificial intelligence to put out financial statements and also to cover minor colleges and some of their sporting teams. So that forced me as a teacher 10 years ago to start paying attention to it and talk to students about it. So move ahead all these years later, there's so many more public-facing artificial intelligence applications and machine learning. I think there's a necessity to just address it in high school before it's a part of someone's daily job, and they have an opportunity to think about it and determine where it's useful, maybe where it's not. And if students want to pursue AI, they can, but then they can also realize how much it's in their daily lives and how many options they have to do something about that. There's two courses, by the way. So there's artificial intelligence and ethics, and the second one is called Human Flourishing. So if we have all of these new tools, then what does that make us as people? So that's been an even more special opportunity to kind of do philosophy in the public schools. Well, first of all, they're getting to use artificial intelligence and large language models and machine learning almost daily in the course, so they're really familiar with it. So if they want to monetize that and make that part of their sort of self-sufficient path, they can do that. They'll be ahead of the curve. But also, so many people have encountered just how potent these tools are. So when they get into the working world, they'll really be able to understand how much they want it in their lives, if they want to move in a different direction, if they'd like none of it in their lives. They get to really just think about it without having that stress. Well, back to the journalism. I've been involved in international education through journalism for at least a decade, if not a decade and a half. And so when I work with teachers in other countries, just get a sense of how hard it is if you're just not born with the right opportunities to be who you'd like to be. And we can take that for granted in America, but you don't have to. And then I hope people keep choosing public education. There are lots of options in America, which is wonderful, but you have to have a strong public education too. It just gives you an opportunity to aim for who you'd like to be, and to develop all of the abilities that you have. My family, certainly. I mean, they've been very patient, my wife and my daughters. It takes work, but it's the most fulfilling thing you can imagine. Anytime you look out at the world and you think, I like this or I don't like this, if you're in public education, you have the opportunity to really think about what could be better, and then just go meet kids where they are and help them grow. And if they are possibly part of like a better world, you can help provide a platform. I teach reading, writing, speaking, listening. Generally, we're pretty bad at listening, me included. But I get to go back to my classroom and try, and hopefully be a positive part of other people listening better.